Sisters and brothers, I want to thank you all for coming today. Is LA a labor town? Is LA a labor town? We're just here to back up our brother David Huerta. All the 160,000, the executive secretary and estimate John, the 160,000 construction workers of Los Angeles County. We want to make sure David Huerta gets out tonight, right now. And we will not stop until his fascist regime gets taken down. I also want to speak as an Angelino. We see all of us peaceful protesters out here right now. We want to make sure that if you go out and protest, do it peacefully. Violence leads to more violence. We don't need it. They want us to desecrate our city. They want us to put it on fire. Don't make him happy. Protect our city. Protect yourselves. Thank you. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce the great leader from the Roofers Local 36, Mr. Cliff Smith.
I am David Huerta. I am David Huerta. We all are David, and Goliath is going down. All you fascists are bound to lose. Free President David Huerta. Free and legalize immigrant workers. All hail the Los Angeles freedom fighters. Long live the international working class. Donald Trump has brought open class warfare to our streets. The capitalist war against the working class that was always just under the surface in the form of housing costs, for-profit health care, police brutality, deportations, white supremacy, and patriarchy under the thin cover of paper democracy is now the open terrorist dictatorship of the most reactionary, most chauvinistic, and most imperialistic elements of finance capital. As fascism was defined in 1935 by the Communist International, which led the historic defeat of Nazism 80 years ago. And we see that on June 6th, the day that Trump launched his attack on Los Angeles and seized President Huerta, came on the anniversary of the D-Day U.S. invasion against Hitler. 80 years ago in 1945, we defeated fascism. 80 years before that, in 1865, we defeated chattel slavery and white supremacy. And we stand in this tradition. Trump's ICE attacks are his distraction against his tariffs that are ratcheting up economic crises of rising costs and economic uncertainty, while he tries to export the failures of United States capitalism onto other countries. His budget bill is the real looting by his criminal class aimed at all working people. They are coming for our Social Security, our Medicaid, the post office. They're coming for our labor unions, our organizations, and collective bargaining. The attacks on immigrants has always been meant to weaken the working class, to divide us by nationality or language, to confuse us about who is really taking our jobs and invading our neighborhoods. But this did not start with Donald Trump. There are hundreds of thousands of non-citizen residents that live in our neighborhoods, workers, community members who cannot even vote for their school board member or their city council member or the mayor because the Democratic Party wants them disenfranchised, enforcing taxation without representation. We are in a paper democracy, and we need to build people's democracy and a workers' party. Mayor Bass, we need you immediately to remove the quisling police chief, Jim McDonnell. He's insubordinate, and he's unable to do his job to keep Los Angeles safe. To the military and to any MAGA militias, we tell you that we are workers, we are students, we are artists, we are peaceful, and we are disciplined. But if you come here into our neighborhoods, onto our job sites, looking for blood, like the poet Amiri Baraka said, there will be some mutual blood shed. We are not superheroes, but you will know that you were in a fight. We need immediately a united front against fascism, an anti-fascist people's front led by the working class. As the movement grows and the unity of the working class strengthens, we must go further and prepare the transition from the defensive to the offensive against capitalism, steering toward the organization of a mass political strike. Unity and struggle. An injury to one is an injury to all. Death to white supremacy and death to fascism.
When I say people, you say power. People, people, people. When I say people, you say power. People, people, people. What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it?
I want to invite our leader from the UFCW, Mark Ramos, for Local 1428. 30 seconds, please.
Hello, LA! Look, we're here today to tell Donald Trump this shit stops today. This is LA County, and if you want to fight, you gotta fight, because what did my mama always tell me? Mark, don't start a fight, but you better damn well finish it. Donald Trump coming here and attacking our community. Look, those of us who've been here a long time, we know since the Bracero program, this ain't new. But we're going to make sure it don't happen no more. We're going to march, we're going to yell, we're going to scream, we're going to protest peacefully, and we're going to make our voices heard, right? Let me hear you. When I say union, you say power. Union. Power. Union. Power. Let's take back our community and tell Donald Trump it's time to get the hell out, because this is a union county. Thank you.
All right, brothers and sisters, we have a lot of elected officials here today with us. I'm going to go with Santa Ana Councilwoman Jessie Lopez, LA Council President Harris Dawson, Councilman Adrian Azarian, Assemblywoman Celeste Rodriguez, LAUSD Board Member Kelly Gomez, Latino Caucus Chair Gonzalez, State Senator Sacha Rene Perez, LAUSD School Board Member Rocio Rivas, San Gabriel Councilman Jorge Herrera Avila, LA County Assessor Jeff Prang, Councilwoman Heather Hutt, Long Beach Mayor Rex Richardson is with us, LA County Supervisor Solis, Horvat, Han are here with us today, Councilwoman Padilla, Carajay Vice Mayor Cynthia Gonzalez, Councilwoman Eunice Hernandez, Councilman Hugo Soto Martinez, State Senator Maria Elena Durazo, State Senator Caroline Menjivar, Assemblyman Isaac Bryan, Congressman Jimmy Gomez, Board of Equalization Antonio Vasquez, Culver City Councilwoman Imani McNish, Congresswoman Sidney Camelito, LA Community College District First Vice President Sara Hernandez, Culver City Council Member Bubba Fish, Chelsea Byers, John Erickson from West Hollywood, Congressman Gil Cisneros, State Senator Lola Smallwood Cuevas, Assemblyman John Herrerian, and Assemblywoman Jessica Calosa, and all the elected leaders who are here today. And Isabel Jurado is here today, as well as Assemblymember Gibson. I have the President of the CTA, and Councilwoman Nithya Raman, but CTA is in the house today. Give it up for the elected officials who are here with us. And I want to thank our brother. Yes.
I'll be quick. I'm David Goldberg, President of CTA. California Teachers Association, 300,000 members across the state. I want to let you know that we stand with you. But I want to talk to us as labor as well. That this is a moment where we don't just come protest, but we actually need to lead. We are people all about this movement right now. We have clergy in front of the detention center right now, clergy, rabbis, priests, imams, standing with immigrants right now. But we have a special role as workers. We have the power that no one else has. But we have to follow the model that David made for us and put our lives on the line. We have to develop infrastructure so that all of our work sites become places where we can stand up for workers in a moment's attention. Soy el maestro de los CTA, de California Teachers Association. Y mis únicas palabras que quiero decir hoy es que los maestros luchando también están enseñando. That our struggle as educators, like all workers now, is to show our students and our young people what it means to stand up to them, for them, And we're ready to do this, and we're building the infrastructure to do that. So I look forward to being in this struggle with you all. Thank you.
Thank you, CTA. El maestro luchando también está enseñando. I want to invite all of our SEIU presidents who are here today. I know we got to speak and we got to speak loud, but we also have to make sure that we go home peacefully today. All of our SEIU presidents are here today. President from SEIU 521, Rico Mendes. Rico.
How's everybody feeling today? I'm here representing the entire Bay Area and Central Valley. I'm going to kick it to our brother Max Arias that's going to speak on behalf of all of SEIU State Council.
What we fight? What we fight?
We win!
We're here representing 700,000 workers in the state of California. Essential workers. Workers that make California what California is. Brother Huerta represented that spirit, the spirit of solidarity, the spirit of workers. He always fought for workers for 20 years, right? We demand his immediate release. We demand an end to terror tactics. We demand the immediate release of everybody that was there. You know, we do have power. Workers, we are non-violent. We do not have weapons, but we are armed with our power. Our power is our labor. Building skyscrapers, cleaning, feeding children, ensuring children are taught, ensuring that seniors and people with disabilities have care, etc. That is our power. And we must exercise our power, and we must demand better. This is about accountability. This is not just about defense, but to defend ourselves, we need to be for something. And I know David Huerta used to say that too. So we have to be for something, and all of us here are ready to keep organizing in solidarity with everybody here until we achieve that just society. And anybody that's in the way better get out of the way. Because when we fight, we win! Thank you.
Give it up for Max Arias, everybody, Local 99. We're going to do a quick conversation really fast from our local leaders. I'm going to pass it on to Arnulfo de la Cruz.
Los Ángeles presente! When I say David Huerta, you say presente. David Huerta! Presente! David Huerta! Presente! On behalf of the 500,000 long-term care workers in California, today I come not just as a union leader, but a friend. Because David is a son. David is a father. David deserves to be home with his family right now. But also knowing David, he would probably prefer to be here instead with us. And he would be the first to say, it's not just about him, it's about the way that we treat people with dignity and respect. So on behalf of SEIU 2015, we demand for the immediate release of David Huerta. Let's keep getting it, Los Angeles. We got his back, just like he has ours. Si se puede. And now I'm going to turn it over to the president of SEIU 10-1 in the Bay Area, Teresa Rutherford.
All right. When communities are under attack, what do you do? Stand up, fight back. What do you do? We are a community of immigrants. This country is a country of immigrants, and we're proud of that. We built this country. We're going to fight for this country. We are going to fight for David Huerta, who has fought for this country and who has ensured that all workers have dignity. That's what labor stands for. That's what we will do. We will not back down. We will not be afraid. When we fight, when we fight. Thank you. Passing it on to Katherine.
Sorry. Hey everyone, Katherine Hutcherson, President of California State University Employees Union. CSU's in the house. The CSU system's in the house. So we at CSU will not stand by while our allies are criminalized. We demand David Huerta's immediate release. We demand an end to unjust ICE detentions and stop the militarization of our communities. And we demand dignity and due process for every immigrant worker who makes this country run. David, if you can hear us, we've got your back, and we will not be silent. Now I'm going to pass it to Crystal Irving, President of SIU Local 221.
Hey, family. My name is Crystal Irving, so proud to represent SEIU Local 221 down in San Diego. But y'all need to know that LA is the city that made me. I am born and raised LA, so I'm so happy to be here in solidarity with you all. I want to spend my time with you all just a little differently. I want to remind you all that in these moments, it is incumbent on us to make sure that we are taking care of ourselves, and not just ourselves, but each other. So I want you to look at your neighbor and tell them, I got you, and you got me. And then I'm going to ask you to do one more thing. I want everybody to take one deep, deep collective breath with me. Y'all ready? Inhale. Let me hear you sigh it out. You guys, our breath is our power. Our breath is where we build solidarity. And you have my commitment that as long as we have breath in our body, we are going to fight this, and we are going to fight this together. Free Huerta now. I want to pass it over to Dr. Taylor.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon. Do that again. Good afternoon. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. My name is Dr. Taylor Walker. I am a board-certified family medicine physician and the national president of the Committee of Interns and Residents. Woo! Y'all, we are the largest doctors union in the United States with 40,000 members across the country. I want to ask y'all something. How often do you see your doctor standing up on a stage at a rally surrounded by these incredible labor leaders? How often? Ever? Y'all get ready to see this a whole lot more, because let me tell you, we are done with Trump's racist bullshit. The doctors know for sure that our healthcare system runs on immigrants, and without the immigrants, like the amazing home health workers who took care of my mom for 7.5 years when she was dying of ALS, without those people, our healthcare system doesn't work. I am so proud and honored to be a president of SEIU, and I am here to call for the release, immediate release, of my union brother, fellow SEIU president, David Huerta. As a fellow SEIU union president, I am here to commit that all 40,000 doctors from coast to coast are ready to stand shoulder to shoulder with every single one of you and every person on this stage until David and all of the other people who are unjustly detained are released from ICE's detention. So like I said, your doctors, all your healthcare workers, we're done with this bullshit. And I know that we will win, and I want you to tell me what happens when we fight. What happens when we fight? The people united will never be divided. Say it with me. The people united will never be divided. The people united will never be divided. Thank you guys so much.
Am I the last one? Right? Okay. I think that's it.
¿Se puede? ¿Se puede? My name is Margarita Berta Avila. I'm representing 29,000 faculty from the California Faculty Association. And we are here today to demand that David Huerta be free, as well as that I stay out of California. We are setting this demand, and we are answering the call to organize. We are all part of a labor movement, and we are the front line, because our communities, our families are not human collateral, and nor will we allow them to be. With this, we know what this is about, and we are committed to this movement to make it all known that we are demanding the necessary humanity to live a quality of life, free from fear, free from harassment and hostility. We will not stand for 4547, because I will not say his name. Racist, xenophobic, fear-mongering, sexist, toxic masculinity, misogynistic, homophobic, and transphobic actions and policies. And as David Huerta would say, this is bigger than him. This is about the young boy his father. This is about all the CSU students across the state. This is about them. And when our future generations ask us, what did we do? We will say, we are right here, and we stood up and fought back. Because when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win.
It's labor in the house. I didn't hear you. It's labor in the house. My name is Simboy Wright. I'm representing SEIU Local 721. We represent over 100,000 public sector employees in Southern California. And we want a message to say, David, Huerta, we have your back. David is my brother. He's just not a union president. He is my brother. He has set the standard when it comes to the labor movement. He has set the standard when it comes to SEIU to show that SEIU is not just a union representing members, but we are a social and economic justice union. We fight for the communities that we serve. And that's why we're here, united as one. Because when we fight, I didn't hear you. I said when we fight, let's go.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a beautiful thing to see, to stand up here and see all of your amazing, beautiful tapestry of culture and language and solidarity. Give it up for yourselves right now in this moment for being here on the right side of history. My name is Rico Mendes. I'm the Chief Elected Officer of SEIU 521, and I'm here representing the Bay Area and the Central Valley, Fresno, Bakersfield, Tulare, San Francisco, San Jose. We want LA to know that we stand with you, with all of you. We are a family, and we're not going to give up until ICE leaves LA. And if they come to the Bay, we're going to be ready for them. From Crescent City in the Portland border, all the way to Oregon, all the way down to San Diego. California's going to stand together. Everybody should own it is right to be angry. It is right to resist. Cuando luchamos, ganamos. Cuando luchamos, when we fight, when we fight, we win. Let's go get it, y'all.
Thank you to all of our SEIU presidents who are here today. We are living in peace. These are difficult times for our country, but we need to be ready to fight back tomorrow. And we are coming here to send a clear message that this was a peaceful rally. We will be dismissed peacefully. And we are asking everyone to please go towards Grand and exit in that direction. We are done for today, brothers and sisters, but before we dismiss, I want to hear it loud. Sí se puede, 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 sí se puede. Free Huerta now! 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 Thank you to the labor movement. Thank you. Please, if you are leaving, please, and we need everyone to clear the park and exit towards Grand and do it in an organized and peaceful way. Please use the sidewalks. If you are with USWW or SEIU 721, the buses are waiting to my left on Hill. If you are at USWW 721, we are on Hill. Si están con USWW o el local 721, los autobuses están sobre la calle Hill a mi izquierda. Gracias, compañeros y compañeras. Buenas tardes.
Por favor de recoger su basura. Si hay basura, please pick up after yourself. If there's any trash, please pick it up after yourself.
If you've lost a set of keys, please come to the front. If you are part of the media and you've lost a set of keys, please come to the stage.